Reconciling to your paper bank statement. Click on the Bank Reconciliation tab. The opening page will show the current balances from both your Cashflow Manager records and your bank records together with the discrepancy. To begin reconciling your records to your bank statement, click Next. Step 1 is to type the closing bank statement balance for the month you're working in the box provided. This is the balance on your bank statement after the last transaction for the last month, and don't forget to record the amount as a minus if the balance is in overdraft. Click on Next to continue. Step 2 is to reconcile your deposits. The Reconcile Deposits window lists all the deposits entered in the Money In record. Notice that the list includes any uncleared deposits from the month before. Generally, it will just show the uncleared transactions, but you can select from other options which can be helpful if you're trying to find a discrepancy in your reconciliation. Check the deposits on your bank statement against the list of deposits on the screen. When the deposit on your bank statement agrees with the deposit on your list, click in the checkbox for that deposit. Tick them off on your bank statement as well. Any entries left unticked should correspond to the deposits that have been put into the bank too late to appear on the bank statement for the month. This will be rare, but many occur on the last day of the month. Once you have checked all your deposits, click on the Next button. The Record Deposits window will appear so you can record any transactions you have discovered on your bank statement that have not been entered into the program without having to leave the bank reconciliation process. As you're entering these transactions during the bank reconciliation process, they'll be automatically treated as reconciled. Once you have finished, click on Next to continue. Step 3 is to reconcile payments. The Reconcile Payments window lists all amounts recorded in the Total Bank Payments column of your payments record. Check the debits on your bank statement against the transactions in your Reconcile Payments list. When you get a match, click in the checkbox on the right side of the payment in the list and tick the entry on your bank statement. If a check on the list differs from the amount on the bank statement, you have probably made an error on your check stub. Leave the transaction unchecked. When you have completed the rest of the reconciliation, you'll need to correct this in your Money In record, then redo the bank reconciliation, which should only require matching of this transaction. Any entries left unticked should correspond to the checks you have written that have not yet been presented at the bank. The total of these entries will be displayed as payments not shown in the bank statement information section on the bank reconciliation screen. Any checks that are not reconciled in the current month will automatically show up in the following month's Reconcile Payments list. Once you have checked all your payments, click on the Next button. The Record Payments window will appear so you can record any transactions you have discovered on your bank statement that have not been entered into the program without having to leave the bank reconciliation process. As you are entering these transactions during the bank reconciliation process, they will automatically be treated as reconciled. When you have finished, click on Next to continue. Step 4 is to balance and lock your records. The summary information from both your records and the bank will be displayed. If you reconcile, then the My Records balance and the bank balance will agree. Click on the Finish button to continue. A message will ask whether you wish to lock your records at this time. When you have completed recording transactions for any month and it has been reconciled, it is advisable to lock your records to prevent any accidental changes that might affect your records. To lock your records, click on Lock. If you do not want to lock your records at this time, click on Don't Lock. If there is a discrepancy between your records and the bank statement, The Finish button will be replaced by a Next button that will save the deposits and payments you have checked off to give you the opportunity to find what is causing the discrepancy without having to check everything off when you process your bank reconciliation again. When you lock your records, a padlock will appear next to the account name in your Receipts, Payments, Bank Reconciliation and Cash Reconciliation sections. If you need to unlock your records for any reason, such as changing allocation, go to the Bank Reconciliation screen and click on the Unlock button. Please note, however, that if you unlock a month and change anything in the bank deposits column of your money in record or the total bank payment column in your money out record, this will affect your reconciliation, not only for this month but for any future month as well. Therefore, we recommend that you print your bank reconciliation report every month.